scrolling through your phone or browsing the internet, have you come across advertisements calling for donations? How about when you are lining up to at a shop and there's a donation box appealing for spare change? I'm sure all of us have experienced one but two and gave what we could. Some eagerly, others just to get rid of spare change. For years, non-profit organizations who dedicate themselves to the eradication of poverty and the promotion of education in developing countries have appealed to the kindness of the human heart. And we want nothing more than to be of help to those in need. I was in junior high when I first came across the non-profit organization Rainbow Child. Their advocacy is the education of Tibetan refugees who have sought asylum in India. Under the rallying cry, education can change the world, they have sent 129 scholars to universities and graduate schools in India since 2012. As a young person living 4,000 miles away from India, this made an impression on me and made me want to take part in something really worthwhile. 3 years have passed since I came to know Rainbow Child. I can't help but wonder how long this NPO and others like it can sustain their efforts to reach their goals. There is no question that education can change the world. But in developing countries, there are more pressing matters than being able to go to school. For instance, I learned that in a refugee society, it is almost impossible to go to school on your own due to cost. Tuition, uniforms, and school supplies, language barriers, and lack of inclusive educational policies compared to their host country's nationals. What's more is that refugee families have to weigh the opportunity cost of having their children attend school, rather than bring additional income, do household chores, and take care of the family. In India, there are 65 million people who live in slums throughout the country. That's about half of the entire Japanese population. In the slums, education is not a priority. Especially in the case of girls, it seems that the school attendance rate is low due to a strong male culture and the role of women in Indian society. Other areas include physical access, health, and actual quality education. Here in Japan, we are privileged not to have to worry about these things. For us, quality life and quality education work hand in hand. We can dream about the future with confidence because we have been given the tools to pursue our ambitions. For instance, the demands of compulsory education equip us to be ready to work even just after high school. Going to college or university is a choice we can't make depending on our life goals. We must help enable poor communities to make that choice. How? Well, if you really want to see a child's educational role, first, do research. Before donating with a click, let's take time to read about the organization's cause and their goals. I believe that knowing where our donation is going makes us more motivated to give. Second is a mindset shift. The UNESCO Health and Education Resource Center conducted a study in 2002 regarding the main barriers to education for the poorest of households. It stated that there is a notable willingness amongst the poorest to pay and to make sacrifices for what they perceive to be good quality education. So contrary to what we may believe, parents of impoverished children want the best for them despite of their circumstances. But their situation prevents them from acting on it. Let's support the willingness by removing stereotypes or doubts we may have about their intentions, and explore formative programs for parents as well. Although these two ways cannot remove material poverty or limitations, they're an important step towards the right direction. As students, what concrete steps can we take from now on? First, make a donation that reflects your strong desire to push for education. Looking at our own experience, our parents invested their financial resources, their time, effort, and so much more. Do we believe as much as they do in making a difference in one poor child's life? I think we should, and as a consequence be consistent in how much and how often we make a contribution to non-profit organizations. Some LPOs like Child Fund Japan make this easy by drawing up a monthly subscription plan with a breakdown of how the money will be allocated. I have been involved with Child Fund Japan since I entered high school. I'm proud to support an organization that has helped 31,000 children since their foundation. The next step is to encourage others to do the same. As they say, it takes a village to raise a child, and while we may not be physically present to help our communities, we can help NPOs by involving our families and friends. Whenever we have a school major event, we hold small fundraisers for Child Fund Japan by selling baked goods. Those who buy from us feel more ennobled because they know that they're helping support a child's schooling. As a result, they tend to buy more. Lastly, track the progress of the organization and send them messages of encouragement from time to time. It takes a lot of determination and perseverance to keep advocacies alive. A kind word or a message of support can do a lot for those who run the organizations. I hope that the next time an advertisement pops up or you pass by a donation box, you will take advantage of the opportunity to make a difference in one poor child's life. They may never know who you are and vice versa, but you now both have something that no one can take away from you: an education. Thank you for listening.